Hi, everyone. I'm Tina Malsom. Happy Tuesday. Ambassador here at APL GO, coming to you live from Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm excited to do this a presentation for you guys tonight and share just some really awesome information. So, 2020 was one of those years where we learned a lot, I would say. That's all I'm going to say. It's an interesting year where we had a lot of light bulb moments, things that we were used to, ways of life that we were accustomed to kind of came crashing to a halt. And there's some really big lessons I think a lot of people learned. The first, of course, being that health is wealth. Your immunity is a lot more important than maybe you thought it was in the past. I think a lot of people learned that lesson, but we also learned that people are very resilient, and in a down time like that, people will come up with a solution, right? You can't keep people down for very long, but in a down economy, a side hustle has always been a big boom. And this year was no difference. In fact, network marketing grew twice as much as it did, double than it had in 2019, because people were looking for a solution to a problem they didn't think they were going to ever have, like maybe their job not being as secure as maybe once they thought. A lot of people had these side jobs, kind of an optional thing, which is why it was called a side hustle, right? And a lot of people realized that the side hustle, not really so much an option anymore. In today's economy, it's almost kind of a mandatory thing to have a plan B, to have something on the side. And I think a lot of people realize that now is the best time possible to join, and a lot of people solved a lot of problems by realizing that if you can solve a global problem, you could become an overnight millionaire. And what are some of the global problems we face nowadays? Well, people are losing their jobs unexpectedly. Bankruptcy is at an all-time high. Job security, almost obsolete. Retired people are having to work into their 70s and 80s. A lot of people have their time being dictated by someone else. I just heard on the news last night, 50% of Americans say their biggest concern in life is inflation. How are they going to pay for the things they're used to paying for? In fact, today even, we went to buy our normal toothpaste, and instead of $5.75, it was $6.99 for a tube of toothpaste. Gas prices still blows my mind when I see some places in California at $7 for a gallon of gas, right? There's more month at the end of the money. How many of you have that is one of your problems? Not enough downtime, not enough vacations, high stress. Maybe your kids, you're not spending enough time with them. The average American has less than $1,000 in their bank account. I would say that is a global problem, right? On a health note, here's the problem in my household. Cheeseburgers taste better than salad. And so does pizza. And I would pick those any day over something healthy. Fast food is more convenient. Healthy choices are more expensive. These are some global problems. And here's what a lot of people learned this last year. Life doesn't just get better by accident. Life usually gets better when you make a change and you decide. And this past year, a lot of people decided that this industry called network marketing was going to be the change that helped them get through not just this pandemic and this last year, but the rest of their lives, and start living a life they want to live versus a life that is dictated by your job or by your boss or even by your family or by anyone other than you. Network marketing is a huge industry. It's a $167 billion industry. And people always say, man, that's bigger than all sports, right? Well, it is. And here's why, is because companies years and years and years ago realized that they can go straight from wholesale to retail and get rid of all the people in the middle and take all that money and pay individuals instead for word of mouth marketing, or referral marketing, as it is sometimes called. I mean, are you going to believe a television commercial over your best friend when it comes to a product or a service? Word of mouth marketing is the number one way that people purchase. And what happened to me, I found this industry about 15 years ago when my life was not working the way I thought it was going to. And I turned to this industry for my problems I was having as a solution. You know, I grew up in a family where everything was very traditional. You go to work, you go to, you go to school, you go to college, you pick a career, you work for 40 years at the same job, you retire. Like, my family is very traditional, and I did all of those things. I did exactly what I was supposed to. I started out as the secretary in the medical field. I worked my way up. 12 years later, I was the vice president of the entire company. Drove that company ladder as much as I could. And then one day I went to work and the company was gone. Now that was rare in 2007, but was that rare in 2020? No, I think that was incredibly common, which is a terrible state of being when you feel like everything you've worked up to for so long comes crashing down. So I turned to this industry because I wanted to work smarter, not harder. I had already worked hard for 12 years and it got me nowhere. I wanted to work smarter. So I chose to work from home. I got to choose my own hours. I was a single mom of an 11-year-old son. I got to spend so much time raising him and watching him grow up because I was creating my own hours versus working for someone else's hours. You know, I remember the days where if I got a great new client or a big new account, my boss would go take a vacation. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. Now I celebrate my new clients, my big accounts, by going on vacation myself, and sometimes even taking my whole family. And what the greatest part about network marketing is that everything I do is for me. I'm not building someone else's dream. I'm building my own dream. It's fun. We get paid in a very creative way. We get 15 different types of commission bonuses. I mean, I remember working for a paycheck that came in once a month, and that was it. Sometimes at Christmas, there was a bonus, right? How many of you have a job like that? Here, we get paid 15 different ways and we get paid daily. Every single day, we're paid. I'm creating residual income. That's income that comes in no matter what is happening, whether I'm sleeping or on vacation. You do the work once, you get paid on it consistently for the rest of your life, right? Residual income is where people create that kind of financial freedom, that time freedom. You know, complete time freedom, meaning I make all the choices in my life. And there's major tax benefits. It's legacy income with no cap and all the major benefits. But it's not work marketing. It's network marketing because, of course, there's a little bit of work to it. But I'm going to show you in a little bit that we have a complete marketing system that will help you figure out how to work this business so easy. So when it came time for me to find a new path in my life, there was a lot of questions that you have to ask when you're looking for a new network marketing company, because they are not all created equal. I will tell you that. We've been in a few different companies. We've studied the industry and seen a lot of what's out there. The first thing is it has to be unique. It can't be the same lipstick that they sell at 27 other companies. If they sell it at the CVS pharmacy, it's not unique enough to be a big, huge, heavy hitter in this industry. You know, does it have the wow factor? Do people look at what you have and go, wow, I can't wait to have that. I can't wait to try that. Will people want to take it every day? Is there enough variety? Is there something for everybody? You know, I never understood how people joined these companies their products were made only for men or only for women. I mean, you're cutting your sales down by 50% before you even get started, right? How much competition does your product have? Is it oversaturated in the market? Is there a global need for it? Will people reorder it month after month after month? Will they get addicted to it in a really healthy way? Is it affordable? Can people afford to fall in love with your product and then stick with it? You know, how old is the company? Is it running smoothly? Is there a proven system for success? Where does who's running the field and what does the leadership look like? These are all questions to ask yourself when looking for a new company. And the last one, is there room at the top for me? Because if you're going to make a decision to do something, you might as well want to do it all the way up to the top. Am I right? So of all the network marketing companies, which one is going to get you to your financial goals easier? Because there are a lot to choose from. You know, I think most people on this call, this is a list of almost everybody's dream. I don't find many people that say, no, I don't want to retire early. And no, I don't want financial freedom. And I like punching the clock. And I never want to take extra vacations or spend more time with my kid. No, that's ridiculous, right? Everybody wants to make more money at the end of the month, early retirement, financial freedom. What about just some extra Christmas money? Travel the world, get your self out of debt. I think that's a big goal for a lot of people this last year. What about college for your kids or your grandkids, paying off your mortgage? You know, what about charity? I love when people come on board and they say, well, I just want to join this company because I want to help people. Well, that's amazing. I love helping people, but let me tell you something. If you can't help yourself, you can't help other people. And on the other hand, the more you help yourself, the more you can help other people. So if that's your goal, you're going to have a great time here with us. What about building your dream home or a vacation home? Maybe buying a new car or a new wardrobe, or just leaving a legacy income for your family. These are all fantastic goals. And you know, it's up to you to decide how you're going to get there. What's going to get you there? The scooter or the jet plane? Which one will get you there faster? You know, clearly there is a right choice here, even though there's so many choices. I've been in companies. In fact, we started off 2020 in a company that looked kind of like this, the Jeep there. It was moving, not moving fast, but it was moving. And then halfway through a global pandemic, we found the jet plane. And that is APL GO. It's a company 10 years old, solid and stable, out of Eastern Europe. They have a brilliant patented technology that we use to create a product that people love. It's the first in the marketplace. We did $1 million in sales last month alone here in the US, even though we are first to market because we've only been in the United States for about a year. There's less than 15,000 associates in the whole US and Canada. There's a low monthly commitment. In fact, you can join the company for a couple $100 at the most, right? Or you can choose to come in for up to $3,000, because some people don't want to dip their toe in the water. They want to jump head first, get as much product as possible and share it with as many people as they can. That's how we started. I knew the minute I found this company, I knew that there was at least 25 people that I absolutely wanted to share this product with within a month. You know, but how you come into the business is totally your choice. They're very high compensation percentages. They pay out 63 cents on every dollar. That's about 20 plus cents more than the average network marketing company in our industry. We have an incredible pay plan. Again, it's paid out daily, 15 different ways. And we are just starting countries like Australia, Philippines, Vietnam, Mexico. There's so much growth potential here. And already in just such a short period of time, we've been able to generate several hundred of thousands of dollars personally and with these teammates that are right on this Zoom with you. So I'm going to play you a short video and just show you a little bit more about this incredible product.
Welcome to APL GO, where the future is now. We've all heard that necessity is the mother of all invention. The overfed and the undernourished society must stop. The timing has never been better to offer APL GO's one and only rapid DNA drops. Sophisticated, yet made simple. Created and backed by renowned European scientists, the goal was to create a highly concentrated, fast-acting nutrient experience at Mother Nature's table. Dynamically concentrated, rapid DNA drops create an instant gratification with, get this, 100% immediate absorption. Rapid DNA drops would be the opposite to overfed and undernourished. They are all natural, organic, and contain a rainbow of plant-based ingredients and colors. They are naturally sweetened with the benefits of molasses and the sweet essence of beets.
And here's what we found. There's 15 products. There's something for everybody here. Younger, older, men, women, There's a product for testosterone. There's a product for hormone balancing. We have a product that helps people sleep better. We have one for joint pain. We have one for people that suffer with sinuses. We have a product for gut health and digestive issues. You know, 70% of people have problems with their gut. We have one for beauty, for anti-aging, for collagen and elasticity. We have one that enhances your brain power, focus. It's a nootropic, mental clarity. The best one, I think, is GRW right here in green. You know, this product won Best New Immunity Product of the Year 2020. This is a brand new company. It's called APL GO DNA Drop. It's a lozenge that you put on your tongue. It melts into your mouth and goes immediately to your bloodstream. It is the next generation of power accumulation technology. I mean, it works on your body immediately on a cellular level, right? What exactly is one of these DNA drops? Well, it's a plant-based supplement that provides you for instant gratification nutrition. You know, each drop is 6 calories. It has less than a gram of sugar. Even the sugar comes from organic beetroot and molasses. It has FDA registration. It's naturally packed with negative ion energy. Negative ions, which you get from being out in nature with over 80 superfoods and 1,000 different phytonutrients, the best of micronutrition in these drops. Mood balancing, energy enhancing, preventing oxidative stress in your body, improving your cell metabolism, balancing your nervous system. All these things in this tiny drop, neutralizing free radicals and that positive ion poisoning that comes from our cell phones and our microwaves and the computers. It improves intercellular communication and can advance healing. And now this to me was the biggest difference, is everything that you put in your mouth that you need to swallow is going to take its time going through your entire digestive tract, through your stomach acids, before the nutrient factors are utilized in your bloodstream. Well, our DNA drops, they melt in your mouth. And the minute they do that, they go through your mucus membrane right into your bloodstream, right to your brain, which then utilizes it in your body, which creates an instant gratification nutrition product. So, you know, remember we started out by saying that people who can solve a global problem can become millionaires in a short amount of time. Well, our company actually solves 2 major global problems. One is health and the other is finances. In fact, Business for Home called us one of the top direct selling companies to join in the year 2021. So how many of these things have you tried in the past? This is the first problem we solve. Like, I look at this page and I just think, gross. I don't want to do any of these things. I used to do all of them. When I think about the shakes and the pills and the green drinks and the powders and the juices and all the things that I've tried over in the past to stay as healthy as possible. And, you know, did they work? Sure. Some of them worked. But think about kids. When was the last time you tried to get your kids to eat proper nutrition, or people, older people who can't even swallow pills anymore? How great is it that we found the perfect solution in these little drops? And, you know, you saw in the video on the right hand, it goes through your entire digestive tract before any amount of it is even utilized. Most of the time, it ends up as expensive waste before the nutrient factors are even get into your bloodstream. On the other hand, our delicious DNA drops, they taste like little lifesavers. They're fantastic and they melt in your mouth. And as long as they're melting in your mouth, they're getting into your bloodstream immediately and they're 100% absorbable. The other problem we're solving is we live in this positive ion environment, which damages our health and causes aging. You know, the air conditioning, all the toxins and all the things that I love, like my car, my cell phone, the microwave, my computer and laptop, all these things create free radicals and free radical damage in your body. The only way to counteract it is with negative ions, which you get from being in the environment. Now, I unfortunately don't live next to a river or a waterfall or the ocean, and I don't eat 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. So for me, these little drops that counteract all that bad stuff in my body are the answer to everything I'd ever wanted when it comes to getting the proper nutrition. Here's another problem we solve. How long are you going to be okay building someone else's dream? You know, I love this one. You say you value your employees, but my paycheck determined that was a lie. That was me in my old job. Every time I did well, my boss did better. He never said, what can I do to help you make more money? What can I do to help raise you up in the company? No, it was not like that. I was always in competition with somebody that wanted my job. Then I would get another job. I'd move up the ranks a little bit and someone else was there trying to knock me off because they wanted my job, right? It was this endless cycle. You know, I used to go on one vacation a year for 7 days. I didn't hate my boss, but I did kind of hate my job. Like I hated the fact that I had to be there. And I never felt secure after I was laid off. You know, once you're laid off once, you kind of lose your job, you know, that security that it's not going to happen again and again and again. Well, now I get to build my own dream, be my own boss, work from home. The flexibility is incredible. My time freedom, you know, I don't work for money. I work for options. And the more money I make, the more options I have. If I want to watch Netflix all day on a Tuesday or fly to San Luis Obispo to spend the day with my son, I'll do it, right? There's nobody there to tell me I can't. There's nobody I have to ask for permission. The choices in life to me is what makes life amazing. You know, tremendous income potential, excellent tax advantages, massive training, massive support. There's people that will lift you up, cheer you on, and give you their hand and pull you up the ladder with them and enjoy your success with you. And all that just means freedom. So you might be thinking, well, this looks amazing, but how am I going to make money doing this? Well, how many times a day can you ask questions like these? Would you like to work from home? How much money would change your life? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is your health? Do you know anyone looking to make extra money? What are your 2 biggest health challenges? I may have a solution. If nutrition tasted like candy, do you think people would be healthier? Are these questions that you can ask people? Because if you can ask people these questions, you can do this business and you can do it very successfully. In fact, we have an app. I mean, talk about a phone-based business. We have an app that can grow your entire business from beginning to end. It's a contact manager. All the texts are pre-written. All the emails are pre-written. You can put people on a marketing campaign for the business, for the product. We have, the whole thing is gamified. There's contests. You can do campaigns. You can put people into your funnel and walk them through a path of realizing that we have exactly what they need when it comes to not just health, but also finances. It's a remarkable tool. It's super effective, super efficient, which means you can really work this business at 15 minutes a day or half an hour a day. It's not like a 9 to 5, you sit in front of a computer all day long. This business can be worked into your lifestyle, not the opposite way. I know so many people who they try to fit a fun lifestyle into their business, right? This is the opposite. We have a great, fantastic lifestyle where we get to build friendships, build bonds, communicate daily, and we're building a business into the fun lifestyle that we all want to have. So, you know, if this is the solution that you may have been looking for, whether it is for your health or your finances, I hope you'll consider joining us. We're having a blast. We have the fastest growing team in the company. We're just starting here in the US. We are looking for people to help us expand. And if that's you, we would be so excited to have you join this team. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight, and we'll see you on the next one.